You guys don't like me recording. Pulls out the phone with the camera. This guy is a dickhead. Streamer confronts Starbucks employee, gets bullied off the internet. Let's see what this is about.
Hey, do you mind just not recording? It'll just be facing me, so it won't be showing anybody else.
Literally shows him at the start of the video. Okay, what a way to start.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna show anybody else. It's just gonna be me.
We're literally seeing the other guy.
No recording. Okay. I mean, this is sort of my job. I'm just trying to do, just like you're trying to work as well. I don't know, like.
I mean, but certain establishments have their rules. And you flipped the camera on him after you said you weren't gonna record him.
And what is the reason? What was the reason? Recording. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're not gonna.
Oh, you guys don't like me recording. Pulls out the phone with the camera. This guy is a dickhead.
Okay.
Do you see why people hate the IRL streams? Do
Yeah.
you see it now? Society works on a couple of social contracts that they've signed with each other in order to make day-to-day life flow easily. You know, when you go to the grocery store, you put the cart back in the cart return. When you go into a store or
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes like I actually try to do that too. But sometimes if you're in a hurry, you're in a hurry, bro. The whole putting the car in the thing, like it's good on y'all that do that. I be doing that too when I can.
you know, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Hold the door open for people, children and women first. Stuff like that, you know, simple stuff. Every once in a while, though, there is some D-bag who violates that social contract. You ever been rolling through a grocery store parking lot and then
Just call me a
you
D-bag?
see what seems to be an empty parking space really close to the front? So then you get close up to it, get to turn in, and you see a cart parked right
Okay,
in the
but
middle.
I don't be doing that though. I don't be putting it right in the parking spot. Like, I actually move it out the way, but I don't be taking it all the way to like the cart area. Like, but I do move it out of the way of parking. Okay, so I'm not that bad.
What this entitled streamer Baradas just did, going into Starbucks and accosting these people who are underpaid and overworked, has nothing to do with your job as you say it does. It's interesting because the person gives 100% valid reason as to why you shouldn't be streaming in the store, recording in the store, but Baradas is just like, fuck that, dude. That doesn't even matter. He tells a lie about, yo, if anybody steps into the background, we'll put the camera down.
He didn't do that the whole video.
It'll just be facing me, so it won't be showing anybody else.
And he'd even blur the people out in the video. You can see their whole face. You could probably identify them too.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna show anybody else. It's just gonna be me. Like, if anyone comes out from there, we'll put the camera down.
The streamer has to turn his head and see two clearly placed employees with the camera showing them and doesn't say anything about them being visible in the camera screen. I just think about how much you think of yourself to think so lowly of people. And to show his true Karenhood, he's already recording, right? He's already recording. His cameraman is on him, still showing people in the background.
I haven't heard someone use the term Karen in a while to like describe someone who's being annoying to workers.
Stores have policies. Like, I don't know why that's so hard to understand. Brawadis does the double dick bag move and takes out his phone camera to then directly record the people.
Yeah, that's
asking not
so
to be
unnecessary,
recorded. Meaning that
like
it's
disrespectful.
well above their like rights, their privacy. He doesn't give a damn about any of that. He doesn't care about people saying that they don't want to be on camera. He just does not care. He's gonna put you on camera regardless. It's just about him and his feelings.
Anybody to help me out?
Yeah, I've never even seen this guy before, so he's even getting that many viewers that he needs to be disrespecting people like this.
Yeah, just because you're recording in here. So you're refusing to serve me? Yeah, just because you're recording in here. Okay, so if I came in here and I was recording a little Snapchat of myself like this,
And the thing is, I don't get how people like this think. Like, so do you think after you've done all this, like he's gonna make your cup of coffee? Like, and even if he does, let's say you badger him into making the cup of coffee, do you not think he's gonna spit in your coffee or do something? Like, you know, workers be doing that shit. You'll really never know. It's not like you have a microscope in your house to really check. So I don't know why people act so disrespectful to people who are making them their food. In this case, you know you're not getting the food. Just leave.
I'm sure people come out and make little TikToks. Yeah, I'm sure they do too. Okay, what I feel like right now is you're making this a way bigger deal than it needs to be, and it's like wasting both of our time. So can I just order a drink?
No, you're making a bigger deal of this than it is. If it wasn't such a big deal, you would cut the cameras, place them down, do something, order your drink, and then leave. Like, you can even call him a dick bag once you leave the establishment. But the fact that you're continuing to do these things that don't need to be done, as opposed to, hey, cameraman, put the camera down and record. In fact, you're inciting inciting even more
Yeah, he could just do
frustration.
that
And
too. After he said like, "Oh no, camera, just put it down," and maybe he'll probably chill out or think that you guys stop recording. And even if you really wanted to, like, you could probably prop it up when you're eating or something. But instead, you you need your face showing. You need the perfect angles 24/7. Makes no sense.
more rage. You're making the situation bigger by then taking out more cameras to record people who are saying, hey, don't record me. And then he hits them with this lame excuse that I've heard streamers use before that my ears ring because I just hear entitlement.
Initially, I would have been willing to do that if you had stopped recording, but I know, but my job, just like your job, is just, whatever your job is, my job is to be recorded. Like I record my life. That's my job. It's my career. It's what I get paid for. So I'm just trying to do my job just like you are. And if you had given me a reason for why the policy is enforced, I would have put the camera.
I mean, he's
on.
not
But
the
you
one who
just
made
said,
the
I don't know,
policy.
it's just
He
a
just has to
policy.
follow it.
So like, I'm just confused. I would like to know why. And if you give me that reason, I can place the camera down. Because first you said the privacy of others, but I'm only recording myself. That was one of the reasons.
He didn't have to give you a reason. He has to follow the rules of his establishment, or he'll get fired. Like it's not.
Why are you
that
putting
deep.
his
It's
job in
really not that
jeopardy
crazy.
because
You're
of
not a
like
24-hour
5 minutes
lifer.
of
That's
less
not a
screen
part of your
time?
job. You don't show everything on camera. This quick stop in the Starbucks is not going to make or break your vlog or your video. There's really no need to be this combative over this. And the whole this is my job, just like I don't know what your job is. You came in to ask him to make a drink. I'm pretty sure you know what his job is. You're trying to belittle him. We've seen
Yeah.
streamers disrespect 9 to 5 employees before. Usually it's in conversation when comparing it being hard to their streaming and content creating life. But this one is just a straight up act of disrespect.
Make Michael's your new
Yeah, we
Bullied
still got ads over here
destination.
on YouTube, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe so we can, get that YouTube premium, get the reactions better.
Taking the order and like went on about your day. You could just put the camera down and went on. This is my job though. That's like someone telling you your job is not to tell people they can't record. Your job
It's part of his job. He can lose his job if he doesn't do this part of his job.
is drink, correct? My job is to tell people that they can't record. No, I think that's a power trip. No, that is 100% in my job. I don't
Bro,
know.
has he ever worked in a corporate setting? What are you talking about? There's policies that need to be put in place so people can get in trouble.
I've been to a lot of other places. You don't have to know, I'm telling you. Let me ask you this. You're getting paid the same regardless. Yes. I hope you get a raise for like employee of the year, bro, because you're doing good.
You're wasting time. You're not getting no coffee, bro.
Some policies and everything. I appreciate that. Yeah, of course, bro. Is this helping you pass time for your shift? I mean, my shift actually ended like 20 minutes ago, so I'm just hanging out for you. Yo, Starbucks, give this man a raise. His shift ended 20 minutes ago, and he is still here to make sure I don't get served. You honestly, you're the best Starbucks worker. I don't think anybody would devote their time off the clock.
Yeah, just
to
wait
stay
for the
at their
cops. I
job.
want to see his
He's
reaction.
just trying to do his job, but this is also my job as well. Of course. And like I see people
Does he?
all the time.
Does he expect the cops to like, yo, what, guys? Really, you guys didn't serve him some? Yo, spin up a cup of coffee. Come on, he's working here. What do you think is gonna happen here? He's a police officer. He's not that. He's gonna follow the store's policy over your content creation job.
Absolutely. So I'll talk to them. If they're cool with you staying, I care next. But if they want you gone, I'll have to trespass you.
I already ordered my drink, so I get it. I'll be on my. I have no reason to be here. I don't want to film other people.
Absolutely.
I don't want to.
While filming other people, you didn't even blur them out, bro.
My manager told me to film a video where I order exotic drinks, so I was just trying to do my job. But
I mean, I guess he's streaming, so he can't blur it out.
I
But
was
still,
upset before, but I actually am pretty tight now. This is belittling this man's job. Like, this is belittling something that he has to do. You're at this point, it's just straight up harassment. This doesn't make for a better video, you doing this. You look like a total jackass. What's funny is when he's talking to the cops, I can see the entire store. You even respected the guy in the beginning by saying, oh, I won't even be recording people. Like, I don't have to do that. I can just record myself. You are literally recording all the patrons in the store.
yeah, that's what I just
dickhead.
said.
What makes this 1,000 times worse? Brawada said that the content that he was trying to film was him ordering a bunch of exotic drinks. Starbucks has a drive-through. Maybe not that.
Oh,
location,
yeah.
but find a
I forgot about
location
that.
with a drive-through to not be a nuisance. That's
Yeah, he could do that.
literally the best situation and alternative. Hey, you guys can't film here. Now, granted, I probably still would have just dropped my camera, ordered my drink, and then got back into my car and then drunk the drunk or whatever the video is called. But probably the biggest thing in the world. I just would have went through the
Yeah,
drive-through.
or you could just like, oh, can I just order and then like step out and then just pick up my order once it's done without recording, or something like that. Like that could work. You could get your coffee and you could still record outside and keep the viewers engaged. But instead, you wanted to try and force things to happen your way. It's pretty lame.
know you're fucking up when I'm telling you that you're fucking up on the internet, but it's even worse when your own brother is on the internet saying you act like a dickhead.
Oh,
You
his
need to
brother
react to
jumped in?
Brandon's video.
Oh, his brother is
To be
FaZe
honest, like, I already
Ruggs?
saw it.
Oh, no
And
wonder he feels so entitled. He's probably like, he probably has some money from his brother.
I was not too happy about it, to be honest. I mean, there's a good time for me to bring it up because I'm streaming now, and you know, a lot of people think just because me and my brother are related, like we have the same actions or we share the same opinions and this and that. But like, to be honest, like me and my brother are total opposites. Like, I love my brother, but sometimes I just don't support his actions, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't control what people post. I can't control what people say or do.
Yeah, your brother's a spoiled brat,
It is
bro.
what it is.
Rug, preach, my brother. Now, I definitely agree with Rug, but sometimes people can be critical of their own brother. You know, I got a brother in this game too, and I can be
Oh, yeah, I
critical of his
remember.
content. But try to find a creator
I forgot
that
his
really
name.
would give
But I used to
Baradas
watch, bro, his brother and Agent 00, bro, they used to have the best reaction content on YouTube. I don't know why they stopped. That shit was so fun to watch. It would have been so tough if they kept going. But it's cool, though. I fuck with
in this
Omizi. He's a
situation,
cool,
and I couldn't find him. The
cool
actions
leader.
in the video were simply stupid and disgusting.
Cool
But
content
I did
creator, I mean.
find DDG's brother Dub give flack to FaZe Rug for holding his own brother accountable.
I don't give a
What?
fuck what my brother do. My brother can be wrong. Like I said this before and I say it again. My brother could walk into a kindergarten, uppercut a kid for whatever reason.
Okay.
I'm gonna say he was right. I'm
All
gonna
right.
say my brother was
All right, buddy. Okay, I thought your point was about to be I ain't gonna say anything on the internet, but I'll talk to him privately. But you're gonna say he was right no matter what he does? You're bugging. You're bugging. Like my brother, I have a brother too. If he does something, I may not go on the internet about it, but I'm definitely gonna talk to him privately and say, "Yo, what you did was wrong. I don't like what you did. I don't support that shit." But I might not go on the internet unless it's something extreme. But in private, I'm gonna definitely say something. But for you to encourage whatever he does, you're bugging, Dub.
because when I at the end of the day, this
Well,
is
I get his brother, basically put him up and stuff. I think Dub actually started content first, but DDG blew up first. So I get why he respects his brother a lot, but chill, bro.
family, bro. This is
Bitch,
this
I'm
is who gonna make
Dub.
sure I'm good if something happens to
You
me. I'm
a
gonna
Dub,
make sure.
bro. I'm sorry to go. The AI song of this nigga is the catchiest thing ever, bro.
When it happened to him, I
Bitch,
would
I'm
never do this,
Dub.
bro. Like, nigga, this is bringing your brother down more. Like, what if your brother lose everything and he gotta go work that 9 to 5 shit? That's I don't know, bro. I feel this nigga, bro. I feel he got a squeaky clean thing, but bro, I never do that to my brother, bro.
That's an interesting take. That's an interestingly bad take. First
Yeah,
and
that's
foremost,
terrible.
Dub, you could just not say anything. You don't have to say that he was right for uppercut.
Yeah, you don't have to
in the
say anything
private. You could
publicly.
just not say anything. But two, I do think there's an interesting dynamic here at play, and because I do fit into the category of having a brother with some clout and status and fame on the internet, and I too have some clout and status and fame on the internet, although smaller. I think I can talk to this in a different way than maybe a lot of people can. Ultimately,
I don't know. Is he just being humble? I feel like he's low-key getting as big as his brother's channel.
You would bring to the internet about your brother,
111K.
about your sister, your sibling, your family, and the relationship dynamic and thoughts and opinions that you have on them. This isn't a family channel. This isn't family content. So naturally, I wouldn't just divulge all of my feelings about my brother on the internet. But if he says something wrong or does an action that is wrong on the internet that is ultimately surface E level, then I think it's okay to just talk about it on the internet. Not downplaying the fact that Baradas was being a dickhead to the cashier at the Starbucks, but I'm comparing that to, I don't know, maybe some allegations about what he did with women or something like that. If he did something like that, this is hypothetical, but if he did something like that with women, I wouldn't speak about those things publicly. That's not up for public conversation. But
Yeah,
if
do
he
that
had a
privately.
dickhead take, my brother does basketball. If he's a bad take about the Lakers, I'll talk about his Lakers bad take on my platforms. It's just that simple to me. The way that I see it, if you do something bad, it doesn't matter who you are. You should be held accountable for your actions.
Yeah, you shouldn't be told what
I
you
don't
did was
care if
right,
his brother
man,
would've
because I'm your
lost
brother.
everything and ended up being a 9 to 5 worker, like Dub said in his video. One, I don't think that's a bad thing. Hard work or working a job is not necessarily a bad thing. And two, yeah, if you don't know how to handle yourself with fame, if you don't know how to handle yourself with some sort of clout, if you think that that entitles you to have different privileges that you can supersede store policy, then yeah, you probably don't need this. But that's a quick aside. In one singular day, Brawadis saw the error of his ways and decided, you know what? I need to make an apology video.
Of
And when I went to
course.
go search for it and saw that it was 28 minutes,
28 minutes for an
there was no way
apology?
that I was watching it. So I had somebody else watch it, and they gave me a highlight that was very, very interesting. Now, we know about
28 minutes for what could you possibly say, bro? Are you addressing every person on the planet? Are you name dropping everyone that you're apologizing for?
Scripted out, written out, and filled with a lot of BS. But this
Wealthfront offers a cash account.
A part of me wants to see the apology video just to because I'm so curious at how you can even stretch out an apology for that long, but I'm not going to. Let's see the clips.
You guys can see right through it, you know. It's just better, honestly, for me, I think, and I talked to my brother as well, instead of just, you know,
Look at all the cuts. It's probably
content where
like,
I know
it might be because his clipper like is cutting it a lot, so we can get the clips of it. But if this is the actual video that has this many cuts, he does not mean a thing he's saying. If it has this many cuts in the original video.
I'm not doing okay up here. You know, I'm dealing with all these different things that have really made me upset. It's better instead of like trying to brush that off to the side and still trying to film content and put up this fake smile and fake act that everything is okay. I don't think I could do that anymore. It's not healthy to try to brush off all your mental problems to the side and just...
So he's claiming he has mental issues, and that's what made him act like such a dickhead. Believable story. He did look like he had mental issues in that Starbucks, man.
Fake a happiness and do your job like nothing's wrong. You know, it's better to open up. It's better to vent. It's better to tackle the problem and try to find a solution rather than just put it off to the side and expect it to go away, because it doesn't work like that.
No, I thought about it, and I was gonna give Bro.
Wait, he never said what he's apologizing for. Is that? Please don't tell me that's one of those videos where they just be super vague and not actually say what they're apologizing for, so that their audience doesn't know what they did wrong. Because it sounds like it. I hate that strategy.
The fact that he
let me see what he said.
Like that.
No, I thought about it, and I was gonna give Brawada some sort of props for identifying the fact that he has some sort of demons that he's facing. You know, he's got some sort of mental anguish, and that might be the reason why he lashed out on somebody. But then I stopped the video, went to my nearest Quick Trip, which is like a chain gas station where I live, and went to get something to drink, and saw that at lunchtime this guy was swamped at the cash register. And I thought to myself, man, I would be the biggest asshole in the world if I pulled out a camera and decided not to record. Like, there's no demon in this world that could make me be such a dickhead to somebody.
Yeah, it doesn't take that much.
Time. Now, maybe it's also because
the demons in his head must be crazy, man. Pull out that camera and keep recording. Now pull out your cell phone camera and keep recording him. And now wait till the cops show up and keep recording. What the hell?
And I mean multiple jobs. I used to work at Racetrack, another chain gas station, in the morning, and then have to go to Macy's at night, and then go to school somewhere in between all that. Like, I've probably worked a grand total of like 15 jobs. I'm talking about not like, oh, I've got my degree jobs. I'm talking about, hey, this job pays at most $9 an hour type jobs. So
Oh shit! He must be living in some crazy part in the U.S. Holy fuck. $9 an hour, jeez.
Understand the perspective of the dude who was sitting at the cash register telling Baradas calmly, hey, can you please just not record? Yeah, I can't give him any grace. I don't know. And I'm glad other streamers are calling him out for this.
And the guy didn't even really give him that much attitude. He just said like, oh, the policy, like, oh, you can't record.
To make this video. Chat. I can explain how out of touch this is. Chat. Guys into a Starbucks says, yo, this is my job. As he fucking annoys some like near minimum wage worker at fucking Starbucks, and he starts this video in his living room in a fucking mansion with marble floors. Like, you cannot make this up.
Dang, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's back-to-back videos where I agree with XQC. I never thought I would see the day. XQC is displaying the out-of-touchness that Brawadis is displaying, saying, yo, you just made fun of and annoyed a 9-to-5 near minimum wage worker, and your apology video is you in some mega mansion where the floors are marble and most likely heated with your, I don't know, $2,000 camera body, just the camera body, not the full setup, doing an apology video. I don't know, man. Apologies are hard on the internet, but y'all make it so...
Yeah, part of me feels like apology videos don't really work for real. I don't know. I can't think of many apology videos that actually saved someone's career when they actually did the thing that they, like, unless their apology videos like, hey, I actually didn't do this, but sorry, like, this happened or whatever. Like, unless it's just, if they actually did the thing, I can't see an apology video saving their career. I don't know. I just never seen it. But you guys let me
have,
know
like, real
if you've seen a
believability behind
YouTuber
these
be able to
apologies.
save their
This shit
career
is
with an
weak, man.
apology.
This shit is weak. Could you imagine somebody apologizing after,
And
making
timestamp it so
fun
I know
of
what you're
somebody
talking
who
about.
makes less money than them about their job and how, meaningless and insignificant their job's policies and procedures are, and then pulls up with their Rolex, their chain on, their grill on, $1,000 shades on a fucking yacht? People would be like, wow, this just does not seem like the most in touch thing. And I've seen this happen with a lot of content creators and streamers. Look, I've been doing this for a while now, and I've seen the transition from streaming and content creating out in public being embarrassing to being publicly embraced to being embarrassing again to being publicly embraced to this weird state that we're in right now. It's not even necessarily that the streamers themselves are causing the issues, because granted, I do think Baradas probably would have just gotten his drink and went in his car. Maybe. I don't know. Do it in a drive-thru. And I also think in these other situations that I'm showing, these people would just do the normal things like go into the store, get what they need, and then leave. But other people create hostile environments. The people that don't know how to have an appropriate time. I was trying to be disrespectful, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful in this video. But the people that don't have big platforms, don't understand what's going on, the newbies to the game. Like we've talked about it with the Corey 2Us of the world or some.
I mean, I don't care too much about Corey. I'm gonna end the video there, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. This is a crazy situation. And let me know if you guys think his apology video is good, because to me it seems like BS. But thanks for watching.